So you just started your new job at a B2B SaaS company and you're looking to make a big impact early doors. Or maybe you inherited a marketing team when you got promoted or transferred. That's great. There's just one problem. You're struggling to unscramble the mess made by the agency and contractors who have worked on your PPC and SEO up until now. Your analytics is a hot mess and you have no idea how effective your ad spend is. And why the heck have we been creating listicles in an attempt to fill your pipeline with new trials and demos? I know the answer. It's because while your predecessor hired do anything you say marketers, they have no sector experience, no industry knowledge. And while they're working on your B2B SaaS, they're also building PPC campaigns for dentists and mom and pop stores. So how do you fix that? Well, you hire a marketing agency. And specifically, you hire a B2B SaaS marketing agency. Great, but how the heck do you do that? And how do you know who's a serious player and who isn't? I'm glad you asked. Let's take a look at how to avoid the common pitfalls of hiring a B2B SaaS marketing agency. Pitfall 1. Hiring people who have no deep understanding of B2B SaaS. Now, in our conversations with SaaS companies, there are a number of common roadblocks that come up all the time. For example, Google AdWords isn't working for us. Organic search takes too long. CPC rates are way too expensive. Our content marketing isn't converting like we want it to. We haven't been able to leverage remarketing properly. We don't know which blog posts being published lead to demos or trials. And those problems are all problems, right? But critically, they're all tactical. And the reason that they're tactical is because the people who cause those problems have literally no idea about how to do SaaS marketing. They think CPA is a kind of craft beer. Don't even ask them to work out how an attribution model for the highest LTV customer should work. They will melt down. The front page of Google is absolutely filled with people who have tacked on SaaS marketing as a landing page on their websites. And it really shows. The biggest problem that most companies who've only worked with horizontally focused agencies face in their marketing is that they have goals and tactics, but they lack a cohesive SaaS marketing strategy to ensure that their tactics actually accomplish their goals. SaaS companies too often focus on what's urgent important in the short term without seeing the bigger picture of how it all fits into a longer term strategy. One that will generate more leads and demos for their sales team and increase their monthly recurring revenue. Pitfall 2. Hiring an agency who has no repeatable results that they can show you. Now, people used to say no one ever got fired for buying IBM because when it came to supplying reliable tech, IBM had the market. You wouldn't get fired if IBM products broke because they'd be there to fix it in a jiffy. The greatest desires of our clients are generally the same. They want to understand how they can improve their current marketing efforts. They want to improve the results of their efforts fast, and they want to know that the resources that they're spending on marketing are actually going to pay off. After all, it's just your career. Hiring amateurs will be fine. Wrong! So when you're evaluating a B2B SaaS marketing agency, ask them to show you the results. But crucially, ask them how they produce those results and how that methodology can apply to your product. For example, if you asked us at Powered by Search to show you case studies with repeatable results, we'd point you to this page where we talk about how we grew Touch Bistro's SQLs to over 130 demos per month through Facebook ads. Now, in the full case study, we share the specifics of how we approach solving this problem, including how we pinpointed why their traffic and conversions had been low, the shift that we made to their Facebook ad strategy that generated 135 leads in a single month, and examples of the landing page optimizations that we recommended that they make to their key product pages to increase engagement and conversion rates. Or we'd show you this one about how we systematically grew Structure Studio's revenue, and that's the benefit of working with an agency who only handles the marketing of B2B SaaS companies with strong market fit and good revenues. We know how to grow those companies. Every time. You just won't find that kind of case study on the sites of the other pages that you saw on Google. Scout's honor. Pitfall 3. Hiring an agency who has a one-size-fits-all approach. What should a demo cost in acquisition costs for an enterprise SaaS company? Or for mid-sized SaaS companies working with SMBs, when should you focus on trials versus demos? Pause the video and go and ask the agencies that you're considering those questions. Actually, stop. I can tell you, and you won't be surprised, they will fumble over those words and leave you none the wiser. We've seen how the recurring revenue-based model lends itself to forecasting and to predictability that is more challenging to achieve than it is in other industries. We can look at the current growth next to churn rate and see how many months of revenue you have in the future and make marketing decisions based on the context of those metrics. With the knowledge base that we've developed, we can confidently and consistently work with our established processes to reduce customer acquisition costs while increasing quality leads and conversion rates. So those are the things that you need to think about when you're hiring an agency to support you in your new role at a B2B SaaS company. Don't hire people who have no deep understanding of B2B SaaS. Don't hire an agency who has no repeatable results that they can show you. And don't hire an agency who has a one-size-fits-all approach. Now, if you feel the pain of hiring an agency for your B2B SaaS company, I hear you. A lot of people tell us how tough they've had it with other agencies. But if you'd like to hire an agency who can point to case studies of how they systematically grew companies like yours, you should give us a shout at Powered by Search. In the description of this video, I'm going to put a link to our SaaS Scale session booking page. Now, if you've achieved initial traction, we can help you scale up to record-breaking MRR much faster. We'll brainstorm some ideas to increase your MRR, including practical solutions to add more demos and trials within the next 90 days. Here's what we'll work on. We'll take a look at your current situation to see what is and isn't working. We'll identify what's possible for your business in the next 6 to 12 months. We'll uncover the number one thing currently holding you back. We'll develop a 3-step action plan that will get you results in your business ASAP. And if we feel that we're a good fit, we'll discuss how we'll grow your business with our predictable growth methodology. If not, the plan we create is yours to keep anyway. I'm looking forward to helping you hire a B2B SaaS marketing agency that you can trust. And remember, no one ever got fired for hiring Powered by Search.